Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Mike Conley, who's definitely one of the best point guards in the game and is actually pretty darn attainable. I picked this card up off the auction house for about 20,000 MT, and he probably has gone up in price slightly since that point yesterday. I'm recording this video Saturday morning. I bought him on Friday. I'm assuming he's probably a little bit more expensive than he was. Actually, I lied. He's not. He's 20K MT. I mean, he's right where I bought him at. This is a very reasonable price, I think, for what this card can do, especially as a day one, super early in the game type of card. And I'm excited to try him out and see what he can do here in this video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what this Mike Conley card is capable of. You're looking at a 6'1" budget PG, 96 offense, 92 defense. Stat wise, he's really solid. I mean, an 89 three ball, 91 mid-range, 93 three ball, or 93 close shot, 90 free throw, 80 driving dunk really isn't bad. He can actually finish pretty effectively, which is super duper nice. And then you got 93 ball handle, pass accuracy, 89 steal, 93 perimeter. The interior defense leaves a bit to be desired, especially at 6'1", but it's really early in the year, and at least he guards in the perimeter, so that's nice. 94 speed to a ball and agility, 95 vert, 94 stamina. This card is really, really good for me. Gold ankle assassin, silver bailout, gold challenger, Hoff deadeye, gold dimer, float game dove, glove and handles for days, Hoff layup mixmaster and lightning launch with gold limitless, mini marksman, off ball pest, Hoff pick dodger, silver pogo stick, and then bronze set shot, silver shifty, Hoff unpluckable, and gold versatile visionary. Overall comes really, really solidly complete with some pretty good badges even without anything added. If you want to add some stuff to him, you absolutely can. That is your choice, but I do like the look of this Mike Conley card quite a lot. Now I will say I am going to be hopping in to a salary cap game for this Conley gameplay, not showdown, just quite simply because I don't really have a full showdown squad yet. My showdown team is not really cooking yet, so that is something you do have to keep in mind. Now I will say I am not personally a huge fan of stick shooting off the dribble this year, but I'm not really a huge fan of shooting off the dribble period this year. Stick or button, I don't know what it is about. Maybe I just suck. It really, I mean, I might just suck, but I'm struggling to shoot the ball this year the way that, like, I know people are loving the shooting in park. Maybe it's just me. I don't know in my team, to be totally honest. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been one of those. So far, my experience with my team shooting has not been as good as it seems like a lot of other people's experience has been, but that might really just be skill issue for me. This card does move pretty good. He's a legitimately capable slasher who can actually get to the rim. His escape is nice. Behind the back isn't great, but his dribble style is pretty good, and he can legitimately get downhill. With an 80 standing dunk or an 80 driving dunk, he can legitimately stick dunk as well. When you hold your meter down this, or your right stick down this year, you'll get a meter automatically on a dunk attempt, and he can definitely hit that. And I mean, the jumper again is not bad at all. It's just, I don't know. It's not spectacular, I wouldn't say. And in a game where shooting is kind of tough, it's like, I don't know. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm trying to, but I'm not there yet. So if I don't shoot well in this gameplay, I do apologize, but I promise y'all I am trying my best and I will figure it out. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what this Mike Conley card can do. All right, hop into this game. We're going up against No Cap Rocco, Derek Fisher, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, KD, LeBron, and Cat. Not a insane team. I would say he probably has a pretty decent 10-man though overall for salary cap, although this is his first salary cap game, period. So it might not be the sweatiest of opponents. We've been getting a lot of very sweaty salary cap matchups so far. Like, I've been matching nothing but sweats actually, but maybe this is one of the first games where that is not the case. Interestingly enough, we'll see. That being said, Mike Conley off the, oh my Lord, that burst was absolutely insane with how fast he got that. And how fast he got downhill there to start the game off that first escape. Gonna have to figure out how to trigger that animation consistently because he got such a ridiculous speed burst there. Is insane. Does get downhill with KD, goes up with a layup. I don't really feel like that was like great offense. It just kind of ran to the rim, but it worked. So he got himself a bucket. Come off the screen again. Mike Conley right back to the rim. Kick it to the corner. PJ, catch, shoot. Nice job. Green. And we got ourselves a 4-2 lead. This game is a little bit difficult online so far, especially in a mode like salary cap. I think it can be very gritty. It can be very ugly gameplay at times so far. So keep that in mind. It's day one, and these are not all super high powered cards by any means, but I do like what this Conley has to give people. I mean, obviously with his speed and his ability to be a decent slasher, pretty good perimeter defender, and also a threat from the outside offensively as well. Like, this card is very solid and very interesting, I think, in terms of his value at 20,000 MT. And again, it might be uglier gameplay than what you're potentially used to seeing just because it's early year and people haven't figured out the game fully and stuff like that. This dude is backdoor, man, it looks like, but he missed the dunk. Let's freaking go. We're out in transition. We're up. Oh, we're good. I'm gonna shoot this. That's not a bad look. Mike Conley, green bean. Let's freaking go. Step into it and drill the 3. 5 points, 2 assists. I don't believe he has missed a shot yet. That is a very solid start to the game and a 5-point lead as well. Let's go. And again, this card's going to really move his feet defensively. He's going to be very laterally quick. He's going to get out and transition effectively. He's going to be pretty good when it comes to some of the dribble penetration stuff that you're probably looking for from a point guard as well. And I mean, yes, again, he's probably not going to do everything you possibly want a point guard to do at the greatest level ever, but this is a day one 20,000 MT point guard that's going to be solidly viable enough defensively. He's going to compete offensively kind of across the board to everything you want him to do. He can be one of your absolutely like more primary ball handling scorer guys, and I actually think he moves decent. The movement's in a weird spot right now. I think it's just early game, and I think people haven't totally figured out when it comes to my team yet, but I think that's okay, and I still think this Mike Conley card is very, very good. Dribble penetration on Kelsey Plum, who is just, to be totally honest, a little bit too small to really compete against Mike Conley, and just like that, I mean, I'm a little surprised he's not quitting. I kind of thought he was going to be up out of here, but it looks like he might be trying to make some defensive adjustments instead. Either way, a very good start for Mike Conley to this game, looking like a kind of do everything point guard, which is exactly what he feels like at this point in the year. He's not John Morant. He's not the slasher Jaws. He's not as fast as Jaws. His badges aren't quite as OP as Jaws probably are, but again, Jaws going to be maybe the most expensive, one of the very most expensive cards in the game. That card pretty much doesn't exist, whereas Mike Conley is literally attainable by everybody. 20,000 MT you can make in an hour of domination. Like, it's really not a particularly insane grind at all, I wouldn't say. So again, to me, I actually like this Conley card so far, and I think he's playing really well, but I'd also like to play a little bit more. I don't know if this guy's going to give me the opportunity to do that, so let's just wait a second, see if he comes out of these coach adjustments, and if not, I guess we'll have to find another game real quick. Maybe we'll play triple threat or something, but let's see. All right, my PJ Brown just got hurt, but at least we can play the game. I don't know. Injuries seem to be a little bit too prevalent so far in my team. Am I the only one who thinks that? That's not a charge. I was going to say, there's no way that's a charge, right? We will take the free throws. Remember, free throws, green or missed this year in my team, but Mike Conley's free throw release is nice and smooth. The green window is pretty big. If you know his free throw release, you should probably make the vast majority, nearly all of them. We do knock both of those down, giving us 9 points and 3 assists here in the first half for Mike Conley. I mean, I could not ask for a much better start. That's a force too. Again, it does not look like I've been playing nearly nothing but competitive players in salary cap. This guy, no offense to him, is not that. Mike Conley, push, cross, step into a 3 and drill it. Why am I looking like a little bit of a shooter right now? 12 points and 3 assists for Mike Conley. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really mind that I didn't match a competitive player this game. Gave me an opportunity for a pretty solid gameplay. Mike Conley looking like a hooper. That was almost a turnover and maybe should have been, but my goodness, he's gonna have a 14.1 rebound, 3 assists first half. Like, that's impressive stuff right there. Mike Conley just absolutely doing it, kind of doing everything you could possibly need a point guard to do. I highly recommend this card if you are early in my team. I highly recommend this card if you have 20,000 MT. Point guard's one of those important positions in the game, and this is one of the better cards in my team for 20K. I love it. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.